appears on this live stream, showing you guys my Panini World Cup 2022 Panini book, showing you all the cards I got back in 2022, and this year's Panini book in 2022, and also a little extra sticker that I'm not gonna show yet, but in a little bit. So let's get started. Now, starting off with the Panini World Cup 2022 book. This is the first page. Mugolodi's down there. I never got this one or that other one down there. And then it shows the list of World Cup winners. I need to change 2022 or like write it down for as Argentina. And I think it's more better that I do it like showing, like lifting up the phone and like showing you guys like this. So yeah. So let me just do it. Wait. Now, there is some extra stickers that they gave. Belgium, US, Spain, Denmark. So that's yes. And this was the little things. These were the groups, as you can see. Then I got that. I kind of hate that angle. I don't know why. I just kind of hate doing that. So I'm just gonna show you guys just like this. Yeah, right here. So yeah. Now we got the stadiums and the ball. Now here is the stadiums that I got on page 1. Now the stadiums. If you guys can see it, I'll read them off. Al Janoub Stadium, the Al Mama, and Stadium 974, which was just basically built off of cargo boxes from 97 cargo boxes. That's where it was made from. And if anybody asks in the near future, yes, I'm Mexican, and this is from the Copa America 2024. But it doesn't indeed have the little badge. Yes, it's an knockout jersey. Doesn't matter. But this wasn't. This is indeed a real jersey. But it's just that this and this that makes it a knockout jersey. But anyways, I have the final match. I have the final stadium match. I kind of put crooked because I didn't know how to put stickers in. But there it is. And then I also got the match ball. Again, crooked. Back then, 4 years ago. Actually, if I'm being so for real, I got this in 2023 in Big Lots. This is schedule. Final. But if I'm being so for real, I got this in a Big Lots in 2023 and some packs. So now we're on to Qatar. Now this is the first thing. I have both goalkeepers. I have a defenser. I have another defenser. 2. And then I got somebody that I didn't know played in defense, but I thought he was a striker. The GOAT. The one and only Pedro Miguel. For any of my Spanish people out there, Hispanic people out there, you know what I'm talking about. And then some other guys down here. These 2. There we go. And then we got Ecuador. We got Brian Castillo, the Ecuadorian team. Moises Caicedo. I can't really see that last name. And I don't know how to pronounce it either. Now on to Senegal, I got Mendy, the Senegalese squad, and a midfielder named, I think I only know how to pronounce it, first name, Gay, I don't know. And then we're on to Netherlands. Oh my goodness, look at that hard one. Now I think this is like the country that I got the most stickers out of. What's the second thing? As you can see, this is the second page. I forgot to show the first page, but yeah, this is the first page. Ryan Gravenberch and then Frankie De Jong, some other guys, and then we got the first page, the Dutch emblem, Van Dyke blind, and their second choice goalkeeper, I guess. And then we're on to Group B, which is just one lonely. Hold on, let me see. One lonely Declan Rice, and that's legitimately all. Now we're on to Iran, where we got all of these guys. These are the only 4 inside of here. Yeah, there are only 4. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just so you know, that is not my bed. That is, I'm not saying whose bed it is, but that is not my bed. And no, nobody else sleeps with me. Like in my room, there's nobody else. It's just me. And then we got the United States of A. The first page, we got both goalkeepers. I can't see that name. Chris Richards and Yen, I don't know how to spell that. Erickson and Tyler Adams. Now on to Wales. Now, sadly, and look how crooked I made that. What, 4 years ago? 4 years ago, I don't know. 4 years ago. It's hard to tell. 4 years ago, I was 8. I was 8. So I didn't know how to take these things out. But anyways, the goalkeeper, first choice, this guy, and then this guy right here. John Allen, Chris Mepan, Danny Ward. And then we're on to Argentina, which I only packed one of these guys. The other guy was free. The other guy was free. And that one guy was Rodrigo De Paul. And then I packed Otamendi. Then we're on to Saudi Arabia, which I think, and yes, I think I did put in the emblem perfect again. And then these 2 guys, and that's legitimately it. Actually, no. There's another guy. This guy. And then we're on to my Mexico querido. My Mexico. Where I got 2 guys. Charlie Rodriguez and Brian Gutierrez. I mean, not Brian. Eric Gutierrez. I have no idea what happened to him. I don't even think he went to the World Cup. I think that was just a prediction that Panini made. Again, the emblem is crooked. With the 2 players. Hello. I finally got a viewer. Since you joined late, we're reviewing my Panini. Both of them, 2022 and 2026. And I got another one, Juan Castillo. Hello. Hola. Porque hablas español. Hola. Estamos mirando mi libro de Panini de 2022 y de 2006. So we're reviewing both of those. Ahorita, right now, we are on Poland, and there's a 3rd person. Hello. Thank you for those laughing emojis. Gracias. Pero we got Poland. That emblem, eso es muy mal para decirlo. Very bad. And then the national team, and then we got France. Tenemos Francia. El Mike McMahon al arquero, Mike McMahon at goalkeeper. Paul Pogba Y Antoine Griezmann, si lo pueden mirar. And now on to Australia. Now this is where the book kind of. Sí es viejo. This book isn't kind of old. I think there's only one player. Nomás un jugador. Aaron Mooney. Mooney? Something like that. I don't know así. So how it's spelling off, I'm just gonna show you guys. Denmark. Right there, the goalkeeper, el arquero. El Demsegard. I don't know how to say that name down there. And then another guy, otro hombre. John Swin. In Tunisia, those three players. Costa Rica. The emblem. Keylor Navas, el otro arquero, the other goalkeeper, and these two other players. Ahora para la Alemania, el primero página. The emblem. These two. David Room and this guy. And on the second page. Wait. Nicholas Sul and Serge Gnabry. Let's go back in the book. Japan. Enemy. Tal vez se fueron. Tal vez es tristeza. No, never mind. This guy. These two. These three. And then, yeah, that's literally it. Belgium. Nothing over here. But we do indeed have the brother duo of Eden Hazard and Torgon Hazard. Thank you for those hearts. Thank you. Gracias por ese corazón si hables español. Thank you for those hearts. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate when people actually view streams. Now on to Canada. Para el Canadá. The team, the equipo, the goalkeeper. I can't see. I think that's Milner. Yeah, Milner. That guy, you, and that guy. So yeah, that's Canada. Morocco is just one lonely little guy. That's from Morocco. And then on to Croatia, where we do indeed have a player that has just retired. Un jugador que ya se retiró. Luka Modric. And Bronzovic, which I think also retired. And then both goalkeepers and that guy, if you guys can see, I'm going to elevate it a little bit. Yeah, that other guy. And then we got Brazil. Alisson Ederson, and then Gabriel Jesus and Anthony. If I'm correct, all four of them made it to the World Cup. Serbia. El equipo, the team. The defense. Then these two midfielders. Switzerland. We have Manuel Akanji. Nico Evel. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. And this guy over here. Okafor. I have no idea. Cameroon. There's only these three. Those three. It's those three. And then Portugal. Now, there isn't a player that I removed, and it was kind of for a good reason. But this is Portugal. This is the first. Rui Patricio, João Cancelo, Rafa Guerrero, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Neves, and I can't see that correctly, but Gonzalo Guidares. And the reason why there's a little, un poquito eso, that, porque eso está allá, is because this was recent. I took this player out. It's in this little thing. It's Diego Jota, the man that that was crazy. But I took this guy out. The reason was por qué saqué este jugador, why I took this guy out. Diego Jota was because, well, it's a memory too hard to keep inside the book, and then also he didn't go to the World Cup, and then I just felt like it was kind of weird that he was still inside the book. For the two people that just joined, I was talking about how I took this guy out of the Jota, not this guy, but Jota out of the 2022 Panini book that I have. But yeah. Now on to Ghana. R.I.P. Jota. The team. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Users. I think I'm missing somebody over here. No, I'm not. Thomas Patri. That was the guy that I was looking for. Thomas Patri. Uruguay. Now sadly I did not get Lucho Diaz. Yeah, Lucho Diaz right here. I didn't get him. I got this guy though. These two guys. And then we got Korea del Sur, Korea. Our friends BTS. Oh wait, let me back it up. Okay, yep, there we go. Those are the four Koreans I got. And then there's legitimately just the teams that won the World Cup, and I have the France one. Very nice. There's really nothing else. So yeah. That was Reliving Qatar 2022. Rest in peace, Diego Jota. That's the last time that I will be mentioning Jota. And now on to this year's Panini World Cup. Now I have lived through four World Cups. If I'm correct, I've lived through 4 World Cups. And now on to 2026. This year. Now, finally, I completed something. This right here. It's very shiny. That is very shiny. Now, I got this. My sister got this for me at Sam's Club. Yeah, you heard that right, Sam's Club. And it had if I'm correct, I was able to open 15 packs. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first off, we have the Mexican national team, where I only have this time one player, Raúl Jiménez. Raúl Jiménez that scored against South Africa. The Raúl Jiménez that scored against. He didn't score against Czechia. The Raúl Jiménez that scored against. I have no idea. The Raúl Jiménez that scored against. What? The Raúl Jiménez that scored against Ecuador and England. Now, I don't have any South African players. I messed up. Now, the one thing is, if I'm correct, the person that also died, Jaden Adams, he isn't in the book. I've looked everywhere. He isn't in the book, nor is he, I believe, nor is he in the update set. So yeah, but still RIP to that man. Now on to our friends BTS. We got the first page, which it looks a lot more different than last year. I mean last time. But we got that guy, and then these three, which if I'm correct, I have no idea who that is. Actually. Okay, he looked familiar, but no, he wasn't. Kang In Lee. He plays for no, so whatever. Czechia, which it's only these two. I've been live streaming for 20 minutes. That's crazy. Canada, which it's only these three. Canada. Canada. Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is again only three players. Oh no, okay, yeah, no. Okay, anyways. Qatar, these two players, I only got these two players. Switzerland, I only got these three players. I have no idea how to pronounce that guy's name. I forget. And then this guy, Ruben Vargas, Shakira at this point. And then Brazil. El Gironés que ya llegó. Alisson, Eric Militao, and Lucas Paqueta. Yeah. Morocco. We have this guy down here. These three. We got Haiti, which didn't make it far inside the World Cup, only into their World Cup group stages. Into the World Cup group stage, I don't know. Then Scotland, which is only Andy Robertson. Did they up? Yeah, okay, yeah, they just left him at Liverpool. They just left him at Liverpool because now I guess he's without a club. Now we got the third host that we're gonna see. The United States of A. Mackenzie and Timothy Weah. Paraguay, I have nobody of Paraguay. I mean, if I'm correct, the 2022 World Cup, this one right here, I had like one person per country, I think. Anyways, these three players from Australia. Same for this guy, so that means I got four. Turkey, I have the squad and this player, which I can't tell because I have to read it. I have no idea. David Room from Germany. This player, and then these two guys from Curacao. I wish Curacao made it further into the World Cup. Where does Fofana play? Okay, he plays in France, from the Saudi League to France. These three players, actually no, five, if I can reach, okay, yeah. Four? No. Three players? Yeah, no, four. Four players, okay, yeah. Four players and their emblem, I guess, I don't know. What's right now? Ecuador, we eliminated it. These two players, this guy and this guy. Hello to the person that is watching the stream, and thank you for the like. We got this player from Netherlands. I have Cristiano Ronaldo. No way you do. No way. Nah, if you do, lucky. You lucky. You lucky, you lucky. Cause sadly I didn't get Cristiano Ronaldo. I did. I did get the two players that didn't pass to him for the entire World Cup. I love Cristiano. You got him in your first pack. That is crazy. That is crazy. Now I can actually show you who I got for Portugal. Um, just hold on, wait. Just let me pull up Portugal. If I can find them. The first card. Nah. That's some luck. That's some pack luck. That is some pack luck. Now hopefully I can find Portugal. Just found Argentina, but I haven't found Portugal, and he's gone. But to the guy that Dominic whatever, I actually have no idea how to pronounce that last name. I got the two guys that didn't pass him. I legitimately got the two guys that didn't pass him. That was Jesus. That was Jesus. That was Jesus. I'm trying to figure out. That was Jesus. That was Jesus. Okay. He probably meant Yao. He probably meant Yao. Okay, yeah. Nobody from Japan. It was on Sweden. The badge and this guy and then this other guy. Jesus. What is that? Maybe Xiao Nates? Tunisia. Hello. Again. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, I got those two. Hold on, wait. What is it? These are the little, whatever. Do you play Roblox? Not a lot, but like a little bit. Sometimes here and there. I mainly play Fortnite right now. I just left it on. But let's see. Okay, Belgium. There we go. These two players I got for Belgium. Egypt, the guys that got robbed against Argentina. Only these four. Can we play Fortnite together? Sure. I mean, if you just want to friend me, my username is Flores underscore 789. FLORES underscore 789. If you have a piece of paper with you, then you can just write it down. These two players. Oh, now we got New Zealand. Now I got the guy that got 118 in FC Mobile. I'm on PS4. I'm on PS4. I'm on PS4. Yeah, I'm on PS4. I got nobody from Spain. That's crazy. I have nobody from Spain. Read me too. You got nobody from Spain? You got nobody from Spain? Nah, that's crazy. One player from Cabo Verde. That's crazy. That's also kind of crazy. I don't have the GOAT Vozinha. I do not got the GOAT Vozinha, and then this guy from Saudi Arabia. I don't think there's no big players that play for Saudi Arabia unless we're talking about Ala Warren. Then no. Who even knows about Ala Warren? Guess what? What? I'm kind of just waiting for it. Okay, anyways, while I got first. Nah, I don't kind of trust that. I don't kind of trust that. I don't kind of trust that. Hopefully it wasn't a scam. Hopefully it wasn't. Hopefully it wasn't a scam. There's 5,000 Robux. Hopefully you got the 5,000 Robux and it wasn't a scam. Yeah, seriously. That had to be like one of those. It has to be one of the. I think there's like popular YouTubers that actually give out money. Like, sadly, hate. Please donate. You can't do that anymore. But if you actually got 5,000 Robux, lucky you, lucky you, lucky you. But anyways, Uruguay and this guy all by himself. Rodrigo Aguirre, Opamecano from Bayern, France. One Senegalese player. This guy right here. 3 players from Iraq. Iraq. Did I say that right? Iraq? Those 3 players, just a little close up. Norway. Nusa. He has the finesse play style and FC Mobile. Can I tell you my players from Portugal? Yeah. And right as you're doing that, I'm showing you the guys that almost rigged the entire World Cup, but it's good thing that they didn't. And no, I do not have Lionel Messi, and that is good. Good thing I do not have Lionel Messi. These guys from Nigeria, and yes, I'm waiting for him to you to reply of your players from Portugal. I'm just in the meantime showing you the cards. And I bet you're probably looking through your Panini book of this year. Just to because he is in his World Cup. Yep, that is true. That is very true. Now this is Austria. I bet he also rigged against. I'm betting that he also rigged against. And then we got Jordan, which is crazy that he couldn't beat this guy these guys 5-0. Like, that's crazy. Crazy. And then we have the players that didn't pass the ball to Cristiano at all, and that are called the best players in the world, that play for the best team in the world. These two little idiots. Especially this one. And I was so hyped when I got him, and then now, no. We got this guy from DR Congo. Okay, that was right. Uzbekistan, they will never forget that 5-0 defeat. They will never forget that 5-0 defeat. The guy that every single woman is simping about. This man right here. Every single Colombian woman and their mom wants to date that man. But anyways, this is Colombia. That's Colombia. And then we got the team that always says that it's coming home, but it never comes home. It never does. I kind of hate this guy, but I mainly hate the guy that goes in this place for a certain reason. I hate the guy that goes right there. I'm not saying his name. Actually, you can kind of barely even see his name. I think it's on reverse. I have no idea. But I hate that guy for a single reason. Now, sadly, in this World Cup, I didn't get Luka Modric, but in the last World Cup, I did. Ghana, again, I got another duplicate from last year. Patri. Well, not last year, last time. And then if I'm correct, yep, and I am. The last team, Panama, with one single lonely player. Did you get the update set? Update set? Because if you did, then you got Neymar easily, basically for free. You didn't even have to open packs or nothing. If you got the update set and you got Neymar, lucky. Okay, anyways. Huh? You didn't know that Neymar was you don't know about the update set? No, that's great. If you don't know about the update set, then I just told you a new thing. I just told you a new thing. Okay, yeah. Search up the update set Panini World Cup after I'm done with this live stream because legitimately you can find Neymar, the youngster for Mexico, Mora. Legitimately, I got Brazil 1978. Wait, 1978? You mean 1970? Because that's when they won the World Cup. I think you meant 1970 because 1978 was Argentina. But that's the second World Cup team that won the second team that won the team that won the second ever World Cup. I was messing so hard. Messing up Messi? Messi? Why did I say Messi? Hey, what? $1934, not 1834. I got the two. Yeah, I got the two beautiful teams. Those beautiful teams. 02 and 06. What beautiful teams. What beautiful teams. And how every single nation qualified except for Mexico and the US and Canada. And then we got, last but not least, Coca-Cola. Now I got this whole Fonzies today. Brazil. What Brazil? The one that I just showed? The O2? You got that one? You got only one of Coca-Cola. You got only one of Coca-Cola. Dang, how do I explain that I got this? Oh, then how much did you get of Coca-Cola? Well, how many? I swear, if you said that you got a mia man, I swear. You guys did. Oh. Oh. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. But yeah, that was it. There's the four that I got of the Coca-Cola, and that was all of me reviewing Panini 2026 and 2024. And before I end the stream, may Dio Jota rest in peace. I'm not revealing my phone number. I'm not revealing my phone number. I'm sorry, but I'm not revealing my phone number. Anyways, I don't even have a phone number. I don't even have a phone number. But R.I.P. Dio Jota. May he rest in peace. And good night, or whatever, good evening, good night, good morning to you. I don't know if it's night or evening or whatever, but still, good night, good evening, and good, I guess those two. See you.